You know, with my time on this earth, I found one thing to be true. Too much of life, too much of living is mood. Too much of life is mood. All my years on this earth, I found one truth. Too much of life is mood. Too much of life is mood. Too much of life is mood. I need to find refuge. Too much of life is mood. I'm not confident I can control mine. I need refuge. Too much of life is mood. That's the heavy truth. That's the really fucking heavy truth. These are Henry Dumas's thoughts. Love came to me and said, "What do you want of me?" "Save me," I said, "save me." Love knelt down beside me and said, "If you knew the price of coming to you, you would ask nothing, but would give." I flew into the country of the mind, and there my wings froze. I fell. Thoughts sculpted me in stone. "You're lying," said memory. "You're asleep," said forgetfulness. "Is a lie." Hate is also creative. It creates more hate. Is a lie. With an eyelash, I etched your form upon the moon. Is a lie. The sun bending over the basins of my eyes this morning washed my hands. Scallops Hotel, lurk wherever popo don't be. Poetry read direct from the bark of a neopo tree. It's only me and mine in a teeny kitchenette at supper time. Measure time as the tire vine swings. This night owl's keen when the king storyteller can't leave. Through social hegemony, heard Rory was smoking dope in the Garden of Gethsemane. How he make a nimbus out that nihilism? Would've fired on him first, but the rods is missing. This slick curl courtesy Murray's pomade. This slick flow courtesy Dr. Bombay. And tenuring in long hallways, it's all Harambe. Off days at this grocery, my mother named me Rory. I'm proficient at this sorcery. Of course it's he who clamors back and forth with tape recorders. Idealized truth disorder. This motherfucker gatekeeper. The utopian was a late sleeper, angst weaver. With fidgety digits. Scallops Hotel is the building. Please don't forget.
that other beat, yo. You know that joint is kinda slow, and it's like the day is long when you're poor. When you're a poor person, 24 hours is like 10 years, and that's a long day. That's 7 long days in a week if you're poor. I know some people who came up in slums. I didn't come up in any slums. When things are right, you're not thinking about time. Time is leaving you. Time is just, you have a basic day. It could have been nothing but like pleasant thought and like relaxation. But you're stressed because you have a light bill. Good, you know, the decent average New York ghetto.
Acting, thinking, feeling. Acting, thinking, feeling. Acting, thinking, feeling. Acting, thinking, feeling. Acting, thinking, feeling.
Moving one place to the other. I'm just talking about going from state to state, or even outside the city of New York. You know, someplace else. When things have changed absolutely in my lifetime, and they changed because we made them change. It was more than a movement; it was a revolution that took place here in this country, and it was a revolution first and foremost inside the minds of us, Black people. First of all, I remember speaking for myself and generalizing on the basis, first of all, to realize that I was part of a national community of Black people. That had never occurred to me. Beyond, say, Bedford-Stuyvesant, which was big enough for me, that was it. But to say also that I was intimately connected and my destiny is intertwined with Black people in Birmingham, Alabama, or Watts here in LA, California. This was a stunning concept. So that was a revolution to myself. First of all, that we constituted a national community. Secondly, that we suffered a common set of life and death restrictions upon ourselves as human beings. Third, that we could do something about it.
Through the ages, they have in it with perfect discipline and unbending loyalty to the majesty of invincible power All in the realm of death is nothing else but peace. Its inhabitants have all received equal rights because they received equal rights.
I began reading on page 6 because fuck it, nothing matters. On page 6, a man rode his sled across a vast wasteland towards an impossibly evil dark force in a fortress made of ice. I skipped ahead to page 324 because death is always close at hand. And the dark force was being strangled by the man who had gained some kind of superior power. As the dim light behind the dark force's eyes began to flutter, I closed the book because all endings are essentially the same. All endings are essentially the same, I said to myself, wiping tears from my eyes.
In Decatur, eating Waffle House for meals that aren't breakfast. Remember how it felt when the grand verbalizer left us? I don't give a fuck about every one of y'all. Said Rory's rather scary in them ruby yacht coveralls. How he clutched the mic like the heaviest hammer. Debbie Downer with the steady grammar. Fluid with mystique. Druid chic, asking questions, they don't want the answers. Pastoral landscaper who wrote out every curse word on fine sandpaper. The mild man's labor is converted into coin. It's a favor to exploit your koan. Talking to Scallops Hotel, he go on and on and on and on. He go on and on and on and on. He go on and on. He go on and on. Daddy bug getting open again. Daddy bug getting open again. I'll do better. I'll do better and reject hollow compliments. It's just me and my standards on a big flying continent. How we tap into the whole source code. From lug nut to lignum, a Dutcher bag of ism and a lovely sense of rhythm. Gully cynicism, how he do that? How he do that? How he tap into the whole source code. From lug nut to lignum, a Dutcher bag of ism and a lovely sense of rhythm. A gully cynicism, how he do that? How he do that? How he tap into the whole source code. From lug nut to lignum. A Dutcher bag of ism and a lovely sense of rhythm, a gully cynicism. How he do it, how he do that, he do that, how he do that, he do that. Scallops Hotel is the building.
Rapper flipping a zip. Like spot, random top. Whew.
Say something again. Say something again.
Some bitch. Doing dishes, watching my life go down the sinkhole. Didn't forget my name, that's how I know I gotta drink more. Stepped onto the stage, forgot my cup wasn't a microphone. Then I looked out at the crowd before I rapped about my life alone. Now the only thing that knows my story is some drink wine. I only made $10, so I still don't pay the bank fines.
Yo, still don't pay those bank fines. Overwhelmed by my numerous advantages. I'm overwhelmed by my numerous advantages. I know the best rap songs aren't cohesive thematically. My granddaddy say bad days come automatically. Ruby out Redguard, never heard saying woe is me. Floating, vapid, bloated on the molding poetry. He put the magic in my left hand,
Not in the right. Nah. Legal tender make a nigga hard. I write on my advantages on my rap role-playing game card. Legal tender make a nigga hard. I write on my advantages on a rap role-playing game card. Then I make a PB&J with only whole wheat. Subsist off that shit for a fucking whole week. We get all of my nightmares and I let my soul sleep. I look into the abyss and the hole is deep. Why?
and the hole is deep. And the hole is deep, I like my hoes deep. I guess we mobbing deep. While my own shallow soul feel like a quicksand pit. At the table of life, like where's the mixed man sit? I know that heaven is the author of the virtue in me. Copy ripped by paupers who couldn't sense my urgency. Same street corner where the urchins shepherd lunacy. I know they want my secrets though, so I try to be humble, succeed at being average. On tour chewing hella elderberry tablets.
Like crunch, crunch, crunch. Where the fuck is my lunch? I wear a turtleneck, rocking and rolling with only crewmen. Dress up like a pilot, but I never have been proven. I never lost a limb or life, I'm still at 99. I never had a mind to find a problem residing inside of my mind. I never had the time or the earth. But my mom and pop were blessed with the fucking golden birth, and that's me.
Yo, SB and I, two manic fucking Jedi. Hit the panic button and dip on the red eye. I'm Spike Spiegel with those long legs. 13, break dancing with a bald fade. Life is such a vicious windmill, and you could lose your head. You could lose your head. You see, life is such a vicious fucking windmill. You could lose your head. That would be unfortunate if you lost your head. If you lost your head. If you lost your head. If you lost your head.
body alfalfa sprouts. Out. Check. Yeah.
I fucked it up. Let me do it again. Out body alfalfa sprouts, overextended, casting wild doubts, and it's hard to pretend when it's time to sow and yield a nagging tick, like how not doing chores feels, like speaking in quips from only Seinfeld, thinking you had ginned up a genuine mind meld. Truth is, you just consume in similar ways, shedding all types of names from my earlier days. Activate shields to ward off covetous looks. My mother Facebook posts pictures of her coloring books, making me Black Harold with crayon purple. You should pray I don't hurt you. You should pray I don't hurt you. Off the specter on the spectrum, sectum semper at the lectern. I don't need the whole spectrum to paint another universe. The hand of the maker is visible at all times. Never in my life have I listened to Magna Carta. I watch films by Agnes Varda with my wife on weekdays. Recalcitrant, sebaceous griffin with the malcontent. I heard that rapper you love is a facile manipulator, copping hand motions from Art Basel gesticulators. You don't want to look up to nobody like that. You don't want to look up to nobody like that, dog. Nah. Nah. Say it like this. My very being here is an act of rebellion. Scallops Hotel is the building housing felons. Shaded spot where an elotes man sells melons. Put it like this, yo. The kid is bona fide. Ralph Ellison's Reinhardt personified. Too ill with the quill in the sheath. Bugged out at the pub where the dullards swill grease. A real nuisance with the nuance, like you really thought that we martyred you, but that was just the Kobayashi Maru. I'm reading Andre Maru in these days of wrath. Or was it days of yore? Stalin's granddaughter cosplaying as Tank Girl. You couldn't cop enough sweatshirts to thank Earl. Meanwhile, comparing schematics of rocking chairs, seen a Rubaiyat and said you could fit a flock in here. Reverend Champagne and Scrava Anastasia. Time is a flat circle, I toss it how I want to, bruh. The thief in Nakatomi Plaza ain't supposed to die no natural death. The thief of always ain't supposed to die no natural death. Leo's carrots, how I manipulate my flickering light. Tall boy, descending to pygmies, counting dead fruits in the crotch of a fig tree. They arming Asante with that slanderous mambo. However, I'm gnawing towards the center, having trouble defining centripetal. Home studio is altar, pen and rap like a sacred ritual. And it's all incandescence. The corduroy coon prince ain't supposed to die no natural death. Black Orpheus ain't supposed to die no natural death.
This piano was played underwater by a slave ship suicide jumper with 8 fingers. And no, we didn't take a selfie. I'm squatting at the final frontier of gentrification. To the east, sound bath meditation in the form of vacant, breaking bread, ribs, and $100 bills. Bank tried to scoop the crib when Emma passed without a will. Found her face down, blood pool, air thick and sickly. Frigid December morning, please come quickly. Black as Sabbath, fast, no taxes, no flags, no guards, no masters. I don't have to do a thing but stay black and die. That's what my mother say. Flow go run away. Arcade on the deuce went to 81, overproof sound. I don't feel my age. Days spill into the next, and the churches keep burning, and the churches keep burning. It's working. That's just where I come from. It's not that something's up, but something's up. Back in our minds again. Tell me what's happening. This is not a revelation. These are not revelations. Wages of sin don't get taxed. And for us, even suspicion might not earn a trial. Riding on the island, wild and captive inside, and fending off young lions or crooked guards alike. Just rather take our own life tonight.
The empty flag belongs to me. The empty flag belongs to me. I plan to return to my friend, the brother of the very good bird.
Don't talk to me about black on black crime unless you're addressing the condition we tend to live in the mind behind its design, the intention. Sickness and its symptoms, symbols is bug. I blow a dubbing zone, narco Jesus of the indigo telephone. What do you do when you're low? What do you do when you're low? What do you do when you're low? The flesh is weak, yellow cones and caution tape. My breast tissue absorbs cop bullets at close range. Laugh in pain, whole hood felt wrath of Cain. Mega blast 88, shake the block, say your name, say your name. Got engaged with a rock, shave with the top, flick like when the man get a drop. Triple flame emoji, too hot, prison of parole, looking back on the block. Recidivist vision, concrete ceiling, rage to express most unsettling feelings behind the wall. They used to hang you and cut the balls. My baby mom tripping, won't visit at all. Talk is cheap, faith is strong but desperate, holding on. This beat so goddamn brolic. All night prayer can't stop. Death is only a dream. Black gold, pipeline keep pumping. These cups to keep you afloat.